Hello crafty friends, this is Amy and welcome to my channel. These are little bits and pieces of wood that my husband had in his burn box, so I rescued them and we're gonna make something cute. So some of them had some rough edges, so go ahead and take a little sanding paper and get those rough edges off. What you see here is I'm just trying to visualize how I want to do this. And I ended up not using everything, so just stay tuned to see the cuteness of what we came up with. These pieces, I wanted to paint them white, and so what I tried to do is look at, okay, we have 3 pieces that need white, and then the words that are above there, I wanted them white as well, just so you don't have to keep going back and forth. It kind of saves a little time. It was very enjoyable. Put a movie in or whatever and just kind of go for it, decorating and visualizing and just seeing what you can come up with and putting these colors together and stain. And I think I ended up coming up with something pretty cute. And remember, these are all just scraps. He was gonna burn all this fun stuff. I had to do something, and so here we go. We're gonna make some beautiful things. You can put some of this stuff like in a tiered tray or just little shelf sitters to put around for fall. I decided to just stick with fall this time because I've got tons of ideas for Christmas too, but we'll save that for another video. I did not put a second coat of Mod Podge over the top of these. I kind of wanted to keep it dry looking. And what I did is I just put it on the backside really good, and then I held it down with my hand and made sure everything was in place and it wasn't going to come off. I'll list where I got some of these items. These, like this Hello Fall, that was like a pack at Dollar Tree, and it came with 6 different things, and it was just, I couldn't resist. So cute. And of course, I'm a designer for Chalk Couture, and just going to use some of the inks and transfers that they offer. This one I'm trying to do a blended technique. You have your 2 inks, then I just put a little water on my finger, and as you go along, you can see it does kind of blend, but I think I had a little bit too much water. So here goes, and you can see where it's kind of blending in on the autumn part. Just a little bit too much water, but I think it would have worked. But no problem. I'm just going to clean that off. Everything's still wet. The ink is meant to be permanent, but it's still wet, like I said, so I just cleaned it off, and we're just going to do it again. Tapping it back down, and then I'm just going to skip the blending part just because it just didn't work here, but the more you do, the more you learn. Beautiful. Yeah, and so I wanted some of this stuff to be farmhouse. I just kind of went with the words that I had, everything but Christmas. And my vintage duck egg color, I always love putting that into farmhouse decor. I just love it. I hope you can find some of these words if this is something you'd like to do. Like I said, they were in the craft section. I think it was a pack of 6. The little word farm, that's always cute. And black and white, you can't get much more farmhouse than that. And the sandpaper here and there to grunge things up. And what I ended up doing is just kind of finishing up the sides where I wanted, things to be either brown or colored. And then on the farm ones, I actually cut down paper that was buffalo check and used a glue stick and glued that along, and you'll see it on the reveal. This is just showing you that you can take one that, it's the long, or, it's all together, the words. But if you split them up like I'm doing here, you can end up with it on top of each other, the sweater, and then the weather would be below. And where you see this looks like stain, that is just the antiquing wax that I get from Waverly. I was kind of anxious to use the orange color, and this is another Waverly color. And so as I had that out, I wanted to do a little bit more and try and do a little blending on the Hello Autumn. And I do think it worked a little bit better. The thing with the chalk paint is it wants to dry kind of fast. So trying to work fast and not, pull too much color away from that autumn where, you'd have pulling your orange into your white, but yet trying to blend it. That's the fun part about crafting. It's just fun to do, and it's no big deal if it messes up. Kind of reminds me of a candy corn now. And then wanted to put something cute on that cute little scrap wood of an orange piece. And of course we want to put pumpkins on it. Here I'm just showing you what I ended up with, and at the very end I'll show you the final, how, we'll just scroll through it and I'll show you how it all turned out. I love them. I don't know which one I like the best. I kind of like the one with the Hello Fall, and it had the wood slice that was just an image that I pasted on there. The little farmhouse ones, of course, I love, and the pumpkin, the sweater weather, that's all fun. I hope you take time to do some crafting. Please like this video if you do like it. It helps my channel grow. I very much appreciate it. I try to get videos out every week. Sometimes it's a week and a half, sometimes it's 2 weeks, but we're always back at it, having fun, doing some crafting. Have a wonderful week ahead, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.